If you are taking magnesium every night hoping to end those agonizing leg cramps, I have to tell you the truth. You are very likely wasting your money. I know, it's the most common advice online. Your friends, maybe even your doctor, suggested you try it. But the hard scientific evidence reveals a major myth. In this video, I will show you the gold standard medical proof from the world's top institutions that debunks the magnesium leg cramp myth. And perhaps more importantly, I'll show you what it actually does help with, and what really works for cramps. I understand the desperation. It's 3 a.m. You're jolted awake by that excruciating, seizing pain in your calf. These nocturnal leg cramps aren't just painful, they steal your sleep and fill you with dread for the night to come. You stretch, you rub it, you walk it off, and you promise yourself you'll do anything to stop it from happening again. You deserve a solution that actually works. So today, we separate fact from fiction. Part 1. The devastating proof: why magnesium fails for leg cramps. Part 2. The real truth: what magnesium is good for in seniors. This part is crucial. And Part 3. The real science-backed solutions that can actually stop your leg cramps. Part 1. The devastating proof: why magnesium fails. Let's get straight to the evidence. When we want the highest, most trustworthy level of medical proof, we don't look at a single study. We look at systematic reviews. These are massive analyses that combine all high-quality studies to find the true answer. The gold standard for this is the Cochrane Review. A major 2020 Cochrane Review analyzed all the best studies on magnesium for muscle cramps in older adults. Their conclusion was devastatingly clear. They stated that it is unlikely that magnesium supplementation provides any meaningful protection against leg cramps. Let me translate that from scientific language. It doesn't work. They found that magnesium was no better than a simple sugar pill, a placebo. Any small effect was so tiny, it was clinically meaningless. This finding was confirmed again by a powerful randomized clinical trial published in the prestigious JAMA Internal Medicine, the Journal of the American Medical Association. In this study, they gave older adults suffering from nightly cramps a dose of magnesium oxide. The result? There was absolutely no significant difference in the number of cramps, the severity of the cramps, or the duration of the cramps compared to the group taking the placebo. The study was even stopped early because the supplement was proving to be completely ineffective. So, the highest levels of medical science, Cochrane, JAMA, all agree. The magnesium leg cramps myth is, scientifically speaking, busted. This leads to the most important question: why is this myth everywhere? Why did your friend, your neighbor, or that online article swear that it worked? This widespread confusion comes from 3 specific mistakes. Mistake number 1. The pregnancy myth. Some small studies did find a modest, very small benefit for pregnant women. This data was then incorrectly and dangerously applied to seniors. Seniors and pregnant women suffer from cramps for entirely different reasons. What works for one group does not apply to the other. Mistake number 2. The deficiency myth. Yes, it is true that a severe magnesium deficiency can cause muscle cramps. This is a medical fact, but here is the critical distinction. Most nocturnal leg cramps in seniors are idiopathic. That word simply means they have no known cause. It does not mean you are deficient. In these idiopathic cases, taking extra magnesium doesn't fix a problem that wasn't there to begin with. And this leads to mistake number 3, which is the new insight. Mistake number 3: it's not a muscle problem. We've all assumed leg cramps are a simple muscle problem. A muscle seizes up, so you treat the muscle. But new research from institutions like the Cleveland Clinic suggests many nightly leg cramps in seniors aren't a muscle problem at all. They are a nerve problem. They are caused by the spontaneous, uncontrolled misfiring of your motor nerves, the nerves that tell your muscles what to do. At night, these nerves misfire. They tell the muscle to contract, and you get that agonizing cramp. Magnesium supplements, in the doses commonly taken, don't fix that specific nerve issue. This is why the supplements fail in the studies. They are treating the wrong problem. Part 2. The real truth. What magnesium is good for. So, does this mean magnesium is useless for seniors? Absolutely not. You are just being told to use it for the wrong reason. Magnesium's real, scientifically backed power for seniors is in its role as the relaxation mineral. But it works not on your calf muscle, it works on your brain. Magnesium is essential for a calm, healthy nervous system. It helps quiet the system by binding to receptors called GABA receptors. You can think of GABA as the brakes for your brain. It slows things down, quiets the noise, and helps you wind down. And for this, the evidence is much more promising. A key clinical trial on older adults suffering from insomnia, a different problem from cramps, was published in PubMed Central. The researchers gave participants 500 milligrams of magnesium daily. The results were significant. The magnesium group found it easier to fall asleep. They had a longer total sleep time. And they even had healthier, naturally increased levels of melatonin, your body's own sleep hormone. So, the conclusion here is different. For sleep and relaxation, the evidence for magnesium for seniors is modest, but it is promising. It's just not a solution for leg cramps. Part 3. The real solutions for leg cramps. So let's go back to that 3 a.m. pain. If magnesium isn't the answer to your nocturnal leg cramps, what is? What actually works? The solutions are simple, they are free, and they are backed by evidence. The number one, most effective non-drug intervention recommended by the American Academy of Neurology is prevention, and that prevention is stretching. This isn't just a guess. It's proven to reduce both the frequency and the severity of nocturnal leg cramps. Try this simple, 3-minute habit. Before you get into bed, do a passive stretch for your calf and your hamstring. For the calf stretch, stand facing a wall, put one foot back with the heel flat on the floor, and lean into the wall until you feel the stretch. Hold it for 30 seconds. Do this 3 times on each leg. This simple, preventive habit is more powerful than any magnesium pill for leg cramps. Second, look at your lifestyle and your medicine cabinet. While mild dehydration isn't the smoking gun we once thought, an electrolyte imbalance can be a contributing factor. Ensure you are hydrating sufficiently throughout the day, not just drinking water all at once at night. But more importantly, review your medications with your doctor. This is critical. Medications for high blood pressure, especially diuretics, are a known documented cause of leg cramps. The same goes for cholesterol-lowering drugs, known as statins. This is not medical advice to stop any medication. Do not do that. But it is a critical, urgent conversation to have with your doctor. Ask them, could any of my prescriptions be contributing to these nightly leg cramps? Simply identifying a medication side effect can solve the problem for good. The final verdict. So, what is the final verdict on magnesium for seniors? It's a split decision for improving sleep quality and helping with relaxation. The evidence says it has a modest promising benefit, but for stopping those painful, agonizing nocturnal leg cramps, the highest quality science is crystal clear. It is a myth. It does not work better than a placebo. Stop wasting your money for that purpose. Now, I must hear from you. This is our community's chance to gather its own data. Have you been told to take magnesium for your leg cramps? What was your honest experience with it? Did it work for you, or did you find it did nothing at all? Please share your story in the comments below. Your experience is valuable data for our entire community. And finally, you now know that magnesium is not for cramps, but it is for sleep. But please, do not go and buy the first bottle you see. This is the final crucial piece of information. Did you know the type of magnesium they used in that failed leg cramp study? Magnesium oxide is the cheapest, most common kind, and it's barely absorbed by your body. It's famous for causing digestive upset, not for helping your health. To truly help your sleep, you need the right kind of magnesium. That is why I've made a dedicated follow-up video. The 3 best types of magnesium for sleep, and 2 to absolutely avoid. Click the video you see on your screen right now to make sure you're investing in your health, not wasting your money on the wrong supplement. As always, this content is for informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult your physician or a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your supplement routine or treatment plan.